The WWE Network. I want to just talk about this really quickly. I caught part of the live stream on the network yesterday. I caught the Elimination Chamber main event from 2012. It was that just happened to be on. It was John Cena versus Kane. Noticed a big-ass Solomonster sign in the crowd at the start of the match, so that was cool to see. When that ended, they aired a match between Rey Mysterio and Dean Malenko as kind of a buffer, I guess, between the end of the pay-per-view and whatever show is coming on next. So it looked like it was from one of Rey's DVDs. It was Mysterio against Dean Malenko from WCW Monday Nitro the night after Bash at the Beach in '96, where Hogan turned heel and joined the NWO. They filmed this Nitro outdoors at Universal Studios, I think it was. It was funny seeing all the old people sitting in the front row. You know, clearly they took the most elderly people there, people in wheelchairs, and they're all just right there. There's no barricade or anything. They're just sitting in the front row and having a good time, I guess, watching Rey Mysterio fly around the ring and Dean Malenko doing his thing. And I give WCW a lot of credit. I always enjoyed those outdoor Nitro shows, the spring break shows from Club La Vila. WWE never does anything fun like that. You know, only for WrestleMania they'll have outdoor shows. Would it really kill them to do a spring break Raw or something like that? You know, change it up a little bit. This was Mysterio's first title win. He beat Malenko for the Cruiserweight title. And then they aired a SmackDown episode from 2003, Best of SmackDown, with the Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle's 60-minute Iron Man match for the WWE title. Great frickin' match. They were the perfect two guys to have an Iron Man match. And it really hit me watching that show, because it was the whole episode, how awesome SmackDown was that year. You know, SmackDown was the shit in 2003. They had a Mysterio, Chris Benoit versus Tajiri Rhino tag team match, which is the first Benoit match I've watched in years. They had Eddie and Chavo against Haas and Benjamin for the tag team titles. I had something else to do after that, but I tuned back in for the Iron Man match. But I mean, they had those guys. They had The Rock, you know, Taker, Hogan. So they had big names on the show too. It wasn't just, some good wrestlers. They had a lot of A-level talent on the show, plus Eddie and Benoit and Mysterio and Edge and Jericho at some point went over to SmackDown. You know, that's why SmackDown was the A show, in my opinion, that year. You know, while Triple H was busy, you know, terrorizing the world on Raw, these guys were tearing it up every week. It was awesome. So anyway, I'll have little updates on the network like that every now and then when I catch what's on. It's well worth the $9.99 for this stuff alone. And from what I understand, once this free trial period is over, and I have no idea when the trial period is ending because it was only supposed to be that first week, and they've extended it. I don't expect that when WrestleMania rolls around, you're going to be able to sign up for I just can't see them doing that. So I'm sure it's going to be over sometime in the next 2 weeks would be my guess. I don't know if they extended it because they were unhappy with the number of signups, or if I'm just reading too much into that. But once this free trial period is over, from what I understand, they're going to be adding a lot more stuff. They may be adding every single Saturday night's main event. They may be adding every single Clash of the Champions at that point. So they're going to be adding more and more to it. So well worth the $9.99. Raw this past